where Monday saw an African force formally transformed into a UN peacekeeping mission. When it's fully operational, France, which launched a military intervention to take back the north from al-Qaeda-linked rebels 6 months ago, will take a step back. For now, though, its anti-rebel efforts are continuing in the mountainous Ifoghas region. It's been dubbed Planet Mars because of its red-coloured and rocky terrain. Recently, hundreds of French soldiers have been combing the area, searching for arms caches. The north's main towns and cities may have been recaptured, but some Islamist militants have been carrying out guerrilla-style attacks. This report by Fabien Offner and Alex DUVAL Smith.
19 rockets go up in smoke under the watchful eye of the 150-strong Operation Sirius. 6 months into its intervention in Mali, the French army is still uncovering and destroying tons of arms and ammunition in jihadist rear bases in the mountains of the far north. Mortar shells, cannon, grenades and Russian-made rockets like these found hidden in scrubland.
They only recover the head of the missile. It gives them the explosive and the means to build a very good IED.
Now that the armed groups have fled, the main threat is from improvised ordnance. A third of the French army's losses are due to explosions. The most recent suicide bombing happened in Kidal on the 4th of June. So every passing civilian gets checked over. Military punctuality applies. These people will have to leave at 16:38 hours precisely. Neither the drones overhead nor metal detectors can pinpoint caches in such a vast area. The help of locals is crucial. Time spent on greetings is an investment when precious information comes out.
He says, "Do you see that mountain over there? The first one. There was a quantity of gas canisters and explosives hidden there. He doesn't know if they're still there."
Two translator guides accompany the French. They're Tuareg soldiers from the Malian army.
As we greeted each other, I explained the mission of the French army in Mali, especially in the north, where there are problems. As we were talking, he told me where 2 weapons caches were hidden, so that's why we're here.
12 tons of nitrate had been dug up from beneath a dune and spread across the sand. The fertilizer was almost certainly intended for making explosives. Captain Louis commands an operation during which direct confrontation is unlikely.
The enemy isn't necessarily present in the area now, and they're trying to avoid us. However, jihadist groups can still come back and collect the weapons they've hidden here. Our operation here is necessary because it guarantees the safety and the protection of the population. The proof of that is when locals come to tell us where weapons have been hidden.
The army returns to certain places, like this former Akim camp, and still there are surprises.
I've found a large hole, perhaps 2.5 or maybe 3 meters deep.
With great care, engineers with experience from Afghanistan handle the discoveries. It's a game of hide and seek in a setting where the temperature exceeds 50 degrees in the shade, when there is shade. Each soldier drinks 10 litres of water per day. Cool drinks are heaven. Even foreign legionnaires, with their die-hard reputation, feel the pain. The helicopter comes several times to evacuate soldiers to the base at Tessalit. In a field hospital that's as well equipped as a health centre back home, they're treated by Dr. Jean-Philippe.
In here, we treat traumas related to combat when there's fighting. We see some road accidents, and there are a lot of patients suffering from the heat and related conditions.
12,000 United Nations peacekeepers have begun to arrive. Once MINUSMA is in place, the size of the 3,200-strong French force will be cut and its mission limited to handling major threats.